Hi everyone, welcome to my channel where we talk about history with a more thoughtful outlook than the politically correct narrative we might have been given over the years while playing computer games. Before I go further, be sure to click like and subscribe. Tonight's topic, the 1755 deportation, was the ultimate chess move. And what better game to play on this topic than Sid Meier's colonization. First off, we need to remember that what is now Nova Scotia used to be called Acadie. That in in 1713, the Treaty of Utrecht was a series of agreements between many European powers that ended the Spanish War of Secession, reshaping territorial control in Europe and North America. The French Acadie becomes Nova Scotia. It was given to the English. Later on, by 1755, the British had already been started planning the conquest of the plains of Abraham in Quebec, and they did not want the Acadians to be sent as French reinforcements because they were a number of 11,000. And and another detail that we need to remember, this was a whole 21 years before the American War of Independence. So the whole idea of a neutral or independent uh, Eu- European settlement was unheard of, especially not a country. So the the Brits were not planning to get rid of the Acadians, just get them away from possibly from possibly siding with the French against them. That that was why the that was why the British gave the ultimatum to the Acadians before the deportation. That ultimatum was that the Acadians to to complete two two checks in order to stay in what was Acadie. One, swear allegiance to the British Crown, which meant in case of in case of war with the French, which by the way was coming 4 years later in 1759, the Acadians would have to side with the British and fight against the French in Quebec, which the Acadians were not going to do. The the other requirement was co- convert from Roman Catholic to the Church of England, another non-starter. So that's why ultimately the Acadians had to be be removed by 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 force that year. Side note: for uh, 5 years after the no 4 years after the Battle of the Plains of Abraham, in 1763, the Acadians were permitted to resettle in what is now Nova Scotia, though uh, di- in um, dispersed regions su- such as Southwest Nova, which is now Clare, the municipality of Clare in St. Mary's Bay, the Parambo region, which is Pubnico and Wedgeport, as well as the Cape Breton region of Shedikia. And the full story.